Okay, Eddie, I'm making this just for you. Okay, this is a bushing that goes in there. They use this backing ring for, I don't know why, but, and this was assembled wrong. You see how the bushing's been slipping on there? It shouldn't move. Anyway, so let's put this together so you can see how this gadget works. Yeah, I got to hold the camera with one hand and work with the other. Alright, now there's the rubber insert. There's no metal in there whatsoever. None. And I'm sure this is a material that can be displaced but not compressed. And then when it's bound in the faces, it can't protrude, so it can't go anywhere. So if you can't compress it, it would have to displace. And if you can't displace it, it would have to stay in the same place. But still have some shock absorbing abilities. Now, as you know, this will go in here, and that's stationary. That will turn with the control block, and that will turn inside of that rubber grommet, which basically has to be pressed in. Here. It has to really be pushed in pretty snug. Then you could reassemble the whole thing. So there's no metal on metal bearings in there. It's metal on whatever material this is, which I'm willing to bet it's a high density polyurethane. and then when you have these plates on there, they're made of nylon or some other Delron or Delrin. And then with these stainless washers compressed on it, that rubber cannot protrude out. So if it's trying to be displaced, if the material can't be compressed, then it would be displaced. And if it can't be displaced, then it'll stay in the same place and still have somewhat of a shock absorbing tendency. But I don't use that stuff in my head. I use DU bushings and let her rip, baby. Alright, just for your edification, Eddie. Bye.